Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't know why I just did that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a testing new makeup video. These aren't specifically new products, but they're new to me, so that is what we're doing. I've not got a full face, but I've pretty much got a full face. I've got a foundation, is it a foundation? Well, a CC BB kind of cream. I've got a blush, an eyebrow product, a new bronzer, a new eyeliner, a new eyeshadow palette. So I've got quite a few pieces, a couple of extra bits as well there, but I'm super excited to dive in. I love testing new makeup and I haven't done it in a while. In fact, I haven't bought new makeup in such a long time, so this is really exciting for me to get so much new makeup. I'm going to be using some of the products that I use currently just because they're like my staple products and I'm always going to use them, so it didn't really make sense for me to buy new products. But there we go, let's just dive straight into the video. If you enjoy it, please give it a massive thumbs up because it really helps out my channel, and also don't forget to subscribe down below so that you never miss one of my videos. So let's just dive straight into it. Okay, I've zoomed you in a little bit, and the first product I'm going to go in with is just a primer. I don't really use primers that often, to be honest. I just use my moisturiser, but if I am going to use a primer, I would use this one, which is the Laura Mercier foundation primer. It's the Radiance one. So that's what I'm going to be using today, just because if I do ever use a primer, it'll be this one. I just put a little bit on my cheeks, my nose and my forehead. Just rub it in. I think a misconception with people is that people who have oily skin prefer to wear mattifying products, which might be the case for some people, but it definitely isn't the case for me. I like to look dewy. It's just my favourite. It's just how I like to look. And I really like this primer because it's illuminating. You can tell that it's giving my skin a bit of radiance there, but it's also a little bit tacky, so my foundation sticks to it. Okay, first product that I purchased is this bad boy. It is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating, oh my god, I literally cannot speak. Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I got mine in the shade Birch 1.5. Don't know what the shade's going to be like. I've never used it before. So let's just give it a go. I'm just going to put a blob on my finger and apply it like I would my regular foundation. I do like foundations, but I find that when I do wear foundation, I'm just going to use a brush to buff that in. If I do use a foundation, sometimes the product is too heavy and it starts to look a bit cakey on my skin. So I've been wanting to try this Bare Minerals tinted moisturiser situation for a while now, just so I could see what the difference was and if my skin liked it any better than it did a foundation. I'm just gonna grab a mirror. You know what? I got that colour match spot on. That never happens. I never do that. I never get it right. Oh, I really like this. It's like leaving my skin really dewy as well, which I like. Of course I'll be powdering it down because, you know, hashtag oily skin life. But so far so good. I really like that. I'm just going to grab my beauty blender and just press that into my skin just to make sure that I've got no like lines from the brush or anything. I really, really like this product. In fact, I think it's definitely going to become a staple in my makeup bag. I haven't got a new concealer because we all know how much I love this concealer. It's the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I've got it in the shade Light. I'm out of breath. Oh my goodness. Weird. Sorry, that's my phone. Damn! Leave me alone. So popular. I use the shade Light. It's my favourite concealer ever. It does what it's supposed to do. You need the tiniest amount. It lasts you for ages. It's totally worth the money. It's the most full coverage concealer I've ever used. And I just love it. I just kind of plonk it down everywhere. And then grab my sponge and just blend it in. I just can never see me finding a concealer I love as much as this one. And I don't really want to either. This is just my favourite concealer ever to exist. And I'm just gonna continue to use it forever and ever. Because I love it so much. It does the job perfectly. It's a little bit dewy, so it's super hydrating on the under eyes. It's so full coverage, it should actually be legal. I just love it. Very skin-like, but still super full coverage. It's just my favourite product on the planet. I mean, look at my skin now. It's just my favourite product ever. I'm just obsessed. Okay. I haven't got a new powder because, again, the same reason as my Bye Bye Under Eye. I just know that I'm going to use it forever and ever. And it's the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. It's just a fabulous, fabulous powder. It's lightweight, it's super finely milled, but it just does the job. And it doesn't make you look too dry or crusty, which has certainly happened to me before. It just sets the makeup lovely. Lovely? It sets your makeup, but still leaves you looking like you've got skin. Like you've got skin. It still looks like skin, it doesn't look cakey on the face. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, maybe I should just stop talking now because clearly I cannot speak today. So I just do my under eyes first with a smaller brush, and then I grab a bigger brush and just go over the rest of my face. You do not need a lot of this powder at all either, which is great. So again, it just lasts you ages. Just lasts you ages. I don't know what is wrong with me today. Why can't I speak? It's because I haven't filmed. This video should have gone up last week, but I was ill. I've been ill for a couple of weeks actually. With some sort of sickness. Some sort of sickness bug or something, I'm not really sure. But I'm back. I've really missed filming. And there we go. It sat really nicely on top of the Complexion Rescue gel tinted moisturiser thing. Love it. Fabulous. Okay. On to another new product. I actually don't know if I've shown you this yet. If I've shown this on my channel. But I got this a few weeks ago. This wasn't in with my most recent haul. But it is this. It is the Kiko Milani Unexpected Paradise Bronzer in Warm Honey, for goodness sake. And that's what it looks like. It's absolutely huge, like it's almost as big as my face. This is going to last you such a long time. It smells amazing. It smells like summer. And the packaging is just so beautiful. It's just, how could you resist? How could you resist it? It's beautiful. So I'm just going to grab my brush. I just swirl it in there. And then run it on top of my cheekbones. Not too precious about it, just kind of get it on there. And then on my temples as well. It's not super pigmented, so it's nice and buildable, which I like. You're not gonna like have a stripe on your face the first time you just touch your brush onto your cheek, which some bronzers do. It's nice and buildable. It's a gorgeous warm tone. The perfect summery bronzer, which I love. And I just keep building it up until I'm happy with how it looks. I also put a bit on my nose just because I like that look. You'll know that if you've been watching me for a while now. Lovely. Okay, moving on. This is another favourite product of mine that's not anything new, and it's the NARS Albatross highlighter. Looks like this. It's just the perfect champagne gold colour for fair skin. I just love it. I'm definitely not going to find a product that I love as much as, well, I might, because all highlighters are fabulous, but I just love this one too much that I would never reach for another highlighter. Maybe when, I mean, look at that. Maybe when this one runs out, although I can't see me running out anytime soon. I've had this. When did I turn 21? I turned 23 this year. So it wasn't last year. Like 2 years. I've had this like 2 years nearly. And it's still, I've barely made a dent in it. But maybe I will try on eventually. But for now, this is just my favourite. And I'm going to continue to use it because it's my favourite. I just put that on my cupid's bow, down my nose, and my cheekbones. Boom. I then just go back in with my bronzer brush and just blend that in together. And then another new product which I picked up is this new blush. This is Benefit's Georgia blush. I got the mini version just in case I didn't like it. But it's just a really pretty peach blush, and it has my name in it. It has my name in it, so I mean I had to, right? I had to. So I'm just going to swirl my brush in there. It looks like it's got a little bit of shimmer in there too, which I like. And I really like a peach blush, and oh my god, that smells amazing. What the heck? That smells so nice. It's like quite heavily fragranced. It smells like a perfume, not gonna lie. But it smells, it's bloody lovely. I'll tell you that for nothing. So I'm just gonna put that on the apples of my cheeks. And I like to use my blush just to like blend everything together that's on my cheeks. So my highlight and my bronzer. A little bit on the nose. This is a gorgeous colour, absolutely beautiful. It's kind of pink. I don't know how well it's picking it up on camera, but in person it's like a pinky peach. It's not like full on like orange peach. It's like actually a little bit pinky, which I really like. And like I said, I just had to pick it up. It's got my name on it. If that wasn't speaking out for me to buy it, then I don't know what is. Brows. Okay, for brows, I'm really excited about this. I have the Benefit Ka-Brow, the pomade. For starters, can I just mention, this packaging is far too extra. Like this is not going to fit very nicely into your makeup bag. Just saying. They could have made it a bit more user friendly. I do like the fact that it has a little brush. The little brush is really cute, but there's just a lot of packaging here, you know. Okay, I have been testing out pencils. However, I've come to the conclusion that my eyebrows, I can work with them better when I've got a pomade and not when I've got a pencil. I thought the pencil just rubs off really easily, so I've decided I'm going to go back to pomades, and I really wanted to try the Benefit one. I've got shade 2, by the way. Yeah, isn't it just like the worst thing when you dip into a product for the first time? It's really sad. Anyway, I'm just gonna, I'll zoom you in a little bit. Hi there. Here's my eyebrow. I'm just gonna grab a spoolie that I have already, and I'm just gonna brush out my eyebrows. Just this one for now. And we're just gonna go in there with the product. I like to go across the bottom first. And then go down from the top. And then go up at the front. This brush, by the way, is perfect for doing your brows. I then just run it through any gaps I might have in my brows. Ooh, I mean that's a bold ass brow that. But it looks good. I'm just gonna grab my spoolie again and run through it just to blend the product through a bit. But that's the difference. Let me just brush this one up. Feel the difference. I really like it. It's a really good colour as well. I think it matches my hair really nice. Perfect. Okay, I'm just going to do the other brow off camera, and then I will come back and show you the finished brow. Okay, there's both brows done. I'm not very good at doing brows, I'm not going to lie. I'm not that skilled with filling in brows. But that's the best you're going to get. I don't know whether the shade is still a bit too dark. Maybe I should try one next time. I still feel like they're really brown. But I do like it. It's a nice waxy pomade. I feel like my brows are stuck down in place. And then to add in a brow gel, I'm just going in with my absolute favourite, which is the NYX Control Freak brow gel. Looks like this. It's just the best brow gel. I love the fact that it has a really big spoolie on there. It's just a really great one to really grip all of your brow hairs and set them in place. Makes them look really fluffy and really natural, which I love. Okie dokie, moving on. I actually have this, which is the Lottie London Freckle Tint. I don't know why I'm doing that. Hello, is it going to focus? Lottie London Freckle Tint, there we go. It's just a tiny little tube. And it's supposed to be like a bit like Freck. I've never used Freck before. But it was definitely a cheaper alternative to Freck. I love my freckles. I just forgot. Freckle tint, and I forget the name freckles. Anyway, I really love my freckles, and especially they only come out in summer. I don't know why I just said it like that. Okay, I love my freckles, but they only come out in summer. So I figured, why not give this a go? So I think, I'll zoom you in a bit. I think what you do is you just dot it where you would have your freckles. And then get your finger and just blend them in. That works so well. What the heck? Just gonna add some more onto my nose. I think you have to work quite quick with it because they seem to dry really quickly. Like I've got some like really big ones on the side of my cheek there. But oh my god, that works so well. They actually really look like freckles, which I guess is the point. But it actually works. I can see me using this all the time. I love it. Oh no, it's all over my hand. Oh no, it's all over my hand. If you like me and love your freckles but they only come out in summer, this is such a good product. I highly recommend. Once you actually get it on properly and you know what you're doing, okay, not me. I can imagine with a bit of practice, it really looks like just a shadow of freckles underneath my makeup. It's so good. I love that. I feel like I just need to practice not doing too big of blobs on my face, but I am so impressed. New favourite product. I love that. I'm just going to zoom you out a little bit. Moving on. I think we're on to eyeshadow. Okay. Prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves. I have the new the new Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. As soon as I saw this palette, I was like, yes, I need this palette. This has to be mine. It is so beautiful. So this is what it looks like from the outside. It's got like the snakeskin type print underneath there. And then when you open it up, oh, it is so beautiful. I am just so obsessed with this palette. It is so beautiful. I mean, just look at it. The colours, especially this one and especially this one, but you know, it's just the most beautiful palette I've ever seen in my life. And I'm so happy that I have this in my collection. I'm so happy. Now I am actually going to be doing a full testing video on this palette, so I'm just going to do a very simple minimal look on my eyes today, and I'm going to do a full in-depth different looks video separate to this one. But I did just want to give it a little mention because it is my new favourite palette that I own. So we're just going to dip into it a little bit, just a little bit. We're only going to use one brush. Like I said, we're just going to do a super simple look. Just for now, just for now. There will be a separate video coming. Hopefully next week, if not next week, the week after. So, I'm going to start off with the shade Standoff, which is the very first shade in the palette. It's like a super neutral brown colour. I'm just going to run that through my crease. Actually, let me just zoom you in a little bit. Just run that through the crease. Really pretty colour. I'm then going to dip into the shade Nudie, which is the third shade in, which is a slightly deeper brown. I'm skipping out the second shade, which is called Spur, because it's a little bit orange and I want to go for a slightly browner, more cool toned look. It's still pretty warm toned, but I don't want it to be that warm toned. What I love about the Urban Decay palettes is the shades. They just blend together so beautifully, it's actually a little bit ridiculous. They're just absolutely stunning. They're pigmented, but not too pigmented. They're easy to work with. Just Urban Decay are some of my favourite palettes of all time. As you know, because I use the Naked Heat all the time. And I'm just going to take that nudie colour and I'm just going to run that on my lower lash line as well. And just connect it up there in that wing. Just put the brush into my eyeball. Don't do that, don't recommend, do not recommend. Then I'm just going to take the shade Whiskey, which is this dark brown shade over here, and I'm literally just going to add that to the very outer corner just to deepen it up ever so slightly. I just want the outer corner deepened up. And exactly the same on the other side. I'm now just going to take a tiny bit of my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. Just the tiniest bit on a little flat brush. And I'm just going to do a slight cut crease. And then with my finger, I'm going to take the shade Holden, which is the very first shimmer shade in the palette, this gold shade, and I'm just going to press that on there. This shade is so beautiful. It is super, super glittery. I love it so much. Absolutely stunning. Obsessed, absolutely obsessed. And then I'm just going to grab my big fluffy brush. Hello, when it focuses. Hi there. Hi. Do you want to focus? Great, thank you. And I'm just going to blend through the crease again and just those edges where the outer corner meets the gold. So pretty. Honestly, I just can't explain how much I love the Urban Decay eyeshadows. They just blend so beautifully together, and the shimmers, just stunning. Okay, there's a really strong chance that my camera will die, so we've got to be quick. Okay, my next product, which I'm kind of scared of, I'm not gonna lie, really rather scared, is this Revolution Pro eyeliner pen. I've never gotten along with eyeliner pens before, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've always used like a dip and swish kind of deal. Yep, anyway. So I thought I'd try this pen, mainly because of how skinny this nib is. If it would focus and let me show you what it looks like. There we go. It is super skinny, so I have high hopes. High hopes. I'm going to zoom you in. And we're going to try it together. I'm really scared because I can't do eyeliner to save my life. But we can do this. We can do this. I'm going to start in the centre. In fact, no, I'm not going to talk while I do this. I'm not going to do that. The nib thing is really flexible. You could not see that at all, but it's really flexible, which is sometimes a good thing and sometimes a bad thing, so I'll let you know what I think. Okay, that's good. Okay, you know what, I like this pen. I did it, I ruined it. Oh no. We're going to ignore that. We're going to ignore the big splodge on my eyeshadow, okay? And I'm going to do the other eye. But I'm going to do the other eye off camera, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we made some mistakes. Hi. Is it going to focus on me? We made some mistakes. For starters, this one is way too long, but that's fine. It got a little bit patchy as I was going over the top of the eyeshadow, so I had to like do this onto my hand, but it doesn't smudge, which is a plus. It is black-ish. I wouldn't say it's consistently black, but it's black enough for me anyway, and it is really easy to use. I just can't do eyeliner, so we're just going to ignore what's going on my face. But it actually is a really nice eyeliner, so if you struggle and you're looking for a pen liner, this is a really nice one. It doesn't dry out as well. That's what I found with some other pen eyeliners, is that it would dry out on me as I was using it, and that is no good. So moving on, I have a brand new mascara, and this is probably what I'm most excited about out of everything. This is the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions Mascara, which I'm really excited about. It looks like this. It's gold, it's got a little bunny with a H on the back. It is just such beautiful packaging. It's like super weighty as well, which I never thought I would be interested in, but it feels good. It feels good. So let's just give this a go. This is what the thing looks like. Like that. And yeah, then this is like really bendy. So let's just give it a go and see what we think. We need something to cover that big smudge of eyeliner on my eyelid. Okay, so far so good. I've heard amazing things about this mascara. And it does not disappoint. Look at the difference in these lashes. I do have naturally quite long lashes, but they're very straight. And this is giving me a lot of curl, a lot of length, and a lot of volume. This mascara is so nice. It's not super clumpy, but it's really lengthening and it separates my lashes really well. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. These eyelashes on this eye aren't as good as these lashes, so that's what we're looking like. Oh, look at my lip. That's sad. But these are looking so good. These are looking really good. I love this mascara a lot. I think my eyelashes look so nice. Like if I look straight, they basically touch my eyebrows, which is crazy, insane. Yes, yes, yes. Obsessed with this mascara. Obsessed. I haven't got a new lipstick, so I'm just going to go in with Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star, which is probably my favourite liquid lip. I'm still looking for the perfect nude lip. Don't speak and do lipstick. As I was saying, I'm still looking for the perfect nude lip. I want one that's not too warm toned. I want a cool tone one. So if anyone's got any recommendations, please leave them down below. But this is my favourite liquid lip at this second. I'm not too big into liquid lips, but I love the colour of this one, so yeah. And then finally, to finish off completely, I got a little tester of this Urban Decay All Nighter, so I'm going to do a little spray of this. Smells nice. Ish, kind of. Feels hydrating. Yeah. I'm going to do a wear test now for the rest of the day, so I'm going to keep this on. I have to go to Tesco's and I'm talking really quick because I really don't want my camera to die. So I'll check back in with you in a little while, but so far so good. I'm just going to take my hair down. So yeah, the camera died. Of course it did. But anyway, I've charged it for like 5 minutes just so I can get this outro finished. Well, not outro, whatever this is. This is the finished look. I absolutely love it. Honestly, my favourite products were definitely the mascara. The mascara is so beautiful. It is super lengthening. Really like it. I love the little freckle tint, cheap version of Freck. Love that so much. Sorry, I'm just getting myself comfortable. I love that so much. That is so useful. I can just tell that I'm going to be using it all the time. What else did I have? Oh, the blush. I love the blush. I love the bronzer. Of course, I love the bronzer. I have been using that for a couple of weeks. But it's still fairly new, and it's definitely new on this channel. I like the eyeliner. It's not my favourite, but it's probably because I can't do eyeliner. But as far as eyeliner pencils go, I think that is a really, really decent one. Really like it. I love the Complexion Rescue CC Cream Tinted Moisturiser thing. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. I think I got the colour spot on, which is very new for me because that never happens. I never get it right. And yeah, I think the overall look turned out really nice. I love the eyeshadow palette, of course. Of course I love the eyeshadow palette. It's so beautiful. The shadows just blended together beautifully. But like I said, I am going to be doing a separate video on that, so we can leave that. We can move that to the side for a second. Is there anything else? Oh, I love the eyebrow product. I think it might be a tad too dark still. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think it's too dark, or do you think it's like the perfect shade? I don't know, I can't tell. I think it might be okay. Maybe I'm just not used to having such big dark brows, because I haven't done my makeup in about 10 years, or what feels like 10 years anyway. So yeah, I really enjoyed this end result. I'm now going to go about my day. It's currently at 13 minutes past 3. I'm waiting for somebody to get home so that I can nip over to Tesco. So I'm going to go to Tesco. I'm going to edit this video potentially, or what I've got of this video so far. I'm going to have some food, and I'll check in with you tonight just before I'm about to take my makeup off. So, and we'll see how everything fares, which I'm excited about. I'm really rooting for the mascara because that was what I really wanted to try, and I was really looking forward to. So fingers crossed that it all stays. Like I said, I'm liking it so far. Really liking it. I think the base looks really nice, which, you know, the base is the most important part. So yeah, I'm going to go about my day, and I will check in with you in a little while. Are you just chilling? Are you just chilling while I film? Yes. Oh, you're so pretty. Hi, so I thought I would just come back on here and do my final thoughts. I feel like I'm zoomed in. I was zoomed in. So I just thought I'd come back on here and do my final thoughts of the day. As you can probably tell, around here, my makeup started to come off where I've worn my glasses. My makeup started to come off. I always crease under my eyes, which you can probably tell. Sorry if the camera's a bit funny. I don't know what's going on. What are these lines? I don't know. I think it's the light. But it seems to have worn, it's worn well. It's worn off. Sorry, I forgot to mention it's now 20 past 8. So it's been a couple of hours. It's been like 5 hours. I've been out, I've worn my mask. So it's worn pretty well, considering it doesn't look bad. Like, I would still leave the house like this. I might just like touch up with a bit of powder or something just around my nose and stuff. But in terms of how it's lasted pretty well. The mascara has lasted really well. It hasn't crumbled or anything, which is great. Upon further inspection of the eyeliner, it's not great. Again, I don't know if it's just the way I applied it or whether it's the actual eyeliner itself. I'm honestly not sure. But this is what it looks like a couple of hours later. So not great, but I have worn a mask, which is why it's all kind of come off around my mouth. But yeah, like I said, if I just touched it up, I would still wear it. So all in all, I really like how it turned out. I loved all the products. They were all really nice. And yeah, pleasantly surprised. They're definitely going to be creeping into my everyday makeup bag. So thumbs up, 10 out of 10. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up because it really helps out my channel. And don't forget to subscribe down below so you never miss one of my videos. And I'll see you really soon with another one. Bye guys!